Alright. Buy a simple workbench drawing at the blue and white stall on the outskirts of town. I know that one. It's run by my friend Balthazar. There's a little timer up there that says day 2, and if it's just going to count up the days like that, makes me feel like there's some kind of deadline that I need to worry about. Alright, workbench. Yay. Thank you for the drawing. Go build a simple workbench. I imagine I do that back home. I'm glad I skipped the tutorial. This first bit kind of feels a little tutorial-y. Just gonna build that right next to my house, right? I need wood. Where would I find that? You can hold down left click and it just auto chops for you. I feel like I played a game recently where I had to click every single time, and that bothered me a little bit. Okay, so I've got a workbench. I can craft farm berries. What? Oh, farm color. Okay.
Thanks, Granddad.
Oh, hey, thank you for the follow. How are you doing? Yurzu? Drew? Can I call you Drew? Your name has a lot of consonants together. Okay, I need a torch. They seem to be made out of wood. And farm resin. Okay, how do I get farm resin? Come on. Bump over. There we go. He didn't hover on the farm resin nearly enough. I'm gonna find this farm resin. It's gotta be in these trees, right? Oh, I got it. Alright. There we go. I have torches. Build an archaeologist workbench. We're just cruising along, aren't we? That would be here. I need planks. I need a kiln, a lumber saw blade, and an ore smelter. I need everything. Okay. Kiln. Here we'll have like the resource grinder side, an ore smelter. Can go right next to the kiln. And a lumber chop-a-doodly thingy. There we go. Alright. You need all sorts of things. You all need all sorts of things. Hang on. I need planks. I need wood. I just need to deforest all this, right? Can I catch the mouse? Yeah. Nope. That mouse is not for us. My daughter would be really happy to know that. Hi, Drew. Can I call you Drew? Or do you have a preferred pronunciation of YYXRU? It's pronounced Yoru, but user is taken, so I had to be a little creative. Yeah, that makes sense. Yoru, welcome. Alright, now we can build the sawmill. And we can have you craft planks. As many planks as I want. I'm gonna get 3. Now I need rocks and I imagine ore. So let's start chipping away at these things. Alright. Now I've got a kiln. Can you make... First of all, I feel like making cubes with a saw blade, or rock cubes with a saw blade, seems like a bad idea. I mean, I'm gonna do it. Hey, how do I like this game? I do. I mean, I've been playing it for all of 30 minutes, but from what I've seen other people play of it, it looks like it's going to be fun. And I'm having fun so far. What do I need for this? Planks. Do I have planks? I need a lot more planks. I need everything in the world. What is that? Charcoal. Okay. Maybe one day we'll find it. But this game looks really cute. I think this might be like the best new cozy game you can find. Like, what was the last good cozy game before this one? I'm trying to think. Like, I really liked Magical Delicacy. Chef RPG was kind of fun, but it felt a little unfinished. This is a real good one if you want to like get together with your cozy friends, because it's multiplayer and you can all get like a different profession and just kind of like have a different life here on the island. What I want to know is, like, will you eventually all get your own house, or do you all just pile into the same bed? Oh, some people think Fields of Mystery is good. That is a good point. I have not played that one yet. And to tell the truth, I chose between the two of them before I played this one. Like, Fields of Mystery looks really good. And the art style's kind of cool, especially if you're like a fan of the old like Sailor Moon art style. Like the old 80s anime. I guess 90s? Sailor Moon 80s or 90s, but either way, it's a good look. Alright. Plank me. Still don't have any ore. What else do you need? You need copper bars. Oh. Oh, but I probably need the ore smelter for that, right? What do? You make charcoal. What a coincidence. I needed 1,000,000 of those. Maybe not 1,000,000. You have both, but you're still trying to figure out which one is more your style. Personally, you feel like Fields of Mysteria is overhyped, but it's also early access. Don't really want to judge too much. Like, there's a lot of people who just like hop from like farming game to farming game, which, you know, that's their prerogative. I won't judge. But like, I can only handle like one farming game a year. Like, the reason I'm playing like this game is because it seems like more than a farming game. Like, I personally get tired of all cozy games being farming sims. Like, I played Coral Island this year, and Echoes of Plum Grove, and that was more than enough for me. Like, Fields of Mysteria came out, and I was like, I'm spent. I can't do it. Alright, glass. I need sand. How does one get sand? I just, like, take my pick and just start chiseling away down here. Ooh. What are you? Pirate's thread. Neat. Oh. What is happening? I'm just trying to find sand. Yeah, okay. Come here, ghost shrimp. It's just infinite sand? Neat. I'm actually very pleased that I seem to be able to get infinite sand from the beach. It's kind of like a... It's weird how it makes sense. Like, I'm not used to a farming sim or like a cozy game letting me do that. It's always like, no, you have to find like the sand mound and you have to hit it with the copper magnet. Neat. You find the sand mound and then you hit it with your shovel. But I don't want that. Okay, we're so close. Oh, we should go to bed. It is past midnight. What happens if we stay up all night? That's an important thing to know in farming sims, so we're not going to bed. We're gonna see if we die at like 5 a.m. Like, I was so excited for Chef RPG, but it felt a little too early, a little too unpolished. I'm also getting my heart broken by early access games basically daily. Stop it. We can make a Yukati bracelet. Nice. All we need is a broken Yukati bracelet. Sounds good. Open the glimmering door in the farm temple. I've got a temple? I like that I can switch tools using my mouse wheel. That's a really cool feature. Like, this game seems to have like a lot of quality of life built in. This looks glimmery. I gotta get to the will-o-wisps. Alright, hang on, I'm coming for you. Don't you go nowhere. Alright. They went somewhere. That's why you were for Chef RPG, but it needs more content for sure. I agree. It was doing really well on stream, so I put in a lot more time into that game than I wanted to. Like, we had fun. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm a big fan of cooking games. There's just not nearly enough of them. Alright, what am I doing out here? Oh, they led me to treasure. I'm looking for a glimmering door. Oh! Maps. Wait, where am I? Where is town? Like, our trailer's all the way over there. This island's large. I didn't think it'd be like one giant zone. There's something kind of templey looking over here. It is 3 a.m. I have not died of lack of sleep. Which is unusual for a cozy game like this. But I guess since you can get like caught in your dungeon puzzles, it'd be really kind of a bummer to get like halfway through one and then die. I actually kind of respect it. Like, I'll go to bed when it's convenient. Are you a glimmering door in a farm temple? Family offering. Feed farm. Ooh, okay. Okay, this is all real cool and all. I don't have any of the things. There seems to be a lot of treasure in there and I want it. Open the glittering door in the farm temple. Alright. So this is my farm, huh? That looks like it could be a glittering door. Just follow the beach to the other side. You have Mysteria wish listed, but you're waiting for it to be closer to full release? Yeah. I mean, I did a good job waiting for Coral Island, and I'm so glad I did. Though they definitely snuck out the, ooh. It's one of the things. Give me the thing. Tepid Offering Crystal. Alright. I can put that in a place. You have to be really close to some of these things to activate them. Alright. Out of my way. We're exploring. I like the fact that I haven't done any farming whatsoever. I've just been exploring. Alright. I see a button. Also, I haven't run out of inventory space yet. That's because I've got a ton. Okay, I can't whip it. Alright, I'll be back for you too. Would you look at that? It's 6 a.m. We just stayed up all night. Vague roadmap with no dates makes you worry? Yeah. So I was talking about like Coral Island and how they kind of like released it before it was finished, but they released it while having tons of content with it. Like they said, this is 1.0. Also, we don't have the mermaid part done yet. And everyone's like, that was kind of a big part. And they're like, don't worry, it's coming, it's coming. And, you know, it is coming. Like, they got kickstarted for like $8 billion and they have a million things to implement, so I can understand why it's taking a while and why they'd want to rush the release. Ooh, there we go. Am I doing glimmering door things? That's cute. Hey you're not from around here, are you? Would you like to hear a story about this place? Yes? Once upon a time, fantastical creatures with mystical power roam freely amidst the verdant landscapes. They were called Lumas. Luma bestowed their enchanted gifts upon the inhabitants of the island, which they could utilize to imbue their items with magic or prepare delicacies with mystical flavors. Let's see if you've been paying attention. What are Luma? Ancient magical creatures. The Luma were here. Alright, it's day 3. So I stayed up all night. 8 a.m. is when the new day starts. And it interrupts my conversation. Alright, yeah, story about this place. Lumas are here. Enchanted gifts, inhabitants of the island, delicacies, and yada yada. Ancient creatures. They were here to help the inhabitants of the island. How did they help? Improve their daily lives. All correct. Thank you for listening carefully. I like to pass on these now lost stories. Okay, cool. I solved a talking stone puzzle. I like that it said a talking stone puzzle. That means we get to find more of these cuties. There's so much exploring going on right now. Like, I don't even know where my home is anymore. That reminds you, you need to check in on Kinseed. You know what game I'm probably gonna play next month? Cyberpunk. So, like, Cyberpunk came out, what, like a year or two ago? Maybe significantly longer. It might have been like 4 years ago for all I know. But I hear it's finally good, and I have managed to go this entire time without watching a single, like, stream of it, so it's all completely new to me. And it was hard, but I think we're ready for it now. December 2020, lol. Yeah, that was a while ago. But I think we're ready for it now. My God, where am I? Looking for a glimmering door. Not just a glimmering door, the glimmering door. Like, it couldn't possibly be the temple that Dr. Archie was talking about, right? Like, I assume the farm temple would be near the farm. Same here, though. You added it to the back of your wish list after the reviews turned around? Yeah. I think that might be a thing I try to do as a streamer. And that's like play games when they finally get around to being finished. Like, it's either a great strategy or a terrible strategy. Hey, I've got these things. Do I not have enough reeds? What are you made out of, fern? Twigs? Ferns aren't made out of twigs. Where does one get reeds? Not out of a cotton plant. Farm bush? Fern? Alright. There's gotta be grass. Grass is hay. Flowers. There's so many different things to gather. Boy, there's a lot to learn about this land. The fact that there's like cotton lying around, that makes me want to like be a tailor. What was the tailor job? It was like making pirate outfits, I think. What was that profession called? Pirate enthusiast? Resin bush. That's where you get resins. Your ferns. Your little baby tree. Alright, let's take a look at where we are on the map. We're on the moon. We're way, way north. Like, I feel like we could be exploring for a solid 2 days.